There are things you can say to a narcissist to disarm them instantly. As unbelievable as that might sound, it is totally possible. Now, you may ask me, why do we need to disarm them? Well, that narcissist wants to keep you trapped at the juncture where they keep accusing you and you keep defending yourself. It's a game they like to play, but the same game is exhausting for you because your reactions are their fodder. What you would want to do in a situation like this is you would like to create a psychological boundary thick enough for them to penetrate, and you would want to show them their place. But how can all that happen? Well, you are going to learn that in today's practical episode. I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. The topic is 3 powerful things to say to a narcissist to disarm them instantly. Before we get started with number one, here is a small disclaimer. These sentences are extremely triggering. Before you use them, make sure you are physically and emotionally safe. If that narcissist gets physically aggressive, you would want to stay out of the situation, not be in their presence when saying these things to them. You need to know why you are saying them, what is the outcome, and how that outcome is going to help you in your healing journey. Be very cautious with these things. Number one, if I am too big of a deal, if I am asking too much, then you are not my person. What I want is not what you have to offer. What you are giving me is not enough. Can you imagine how ashamed a narcissist could feel if they're told they're not enough? Yes, that is what is going to happen. And why would you say such a thing to them? Because they want you to believe what you're asking for is too much. You are oversensitive. You're exaggerating things. Oh, you are too demanding. Nobody has a wife as mean as you. Nobody has a husband as crazy and as clingy as you. You are taking too much space. But once you realize it's not you, it's them, then you could just shut them down by clearly stating the truth. And the truth is, you're not my person. You have a problem with me because you do not want to offer anything. You do not believe in reciprocating. You are a selfish person who only wants to take. While I am here ready to give, and I have been giving for a long time, but you do not take that seriously. You do not respect any of my efforts I've been sacrificing. And now that I am asking you openly that you should do the bare minimum, you are making it seem like I'm making your life a burning hell. No, that's not it. The truth is, you're not my person. You are also saying that I have value that you cannot see. My worth is more than what you perceive. I'm not defined by your projected shame. I'm not going to live under your shadow. You're simply placing the blame where it needs to belong. When you say, oh, you do not have what I need, you're saying, my needs, my desires, my wants are not the problem. They are genuine. And any person, any healthy partner, any healthy parent in your place would have fulfilled them, like I am fulfilling your needs. But now that you are throwing a tantrum, you're saying, oh, I'm asking for too much. It simply means you are not the right type. You are not the one willing to take a stand for me, to go an extra mile for me while I have been running hundreds of miles for you. You don't want to do it. Okay, fine. But don't blame it on me. Don't say that I am too extra. I'm simply asking you to be polite, which is not a big deal. But of course, you will have to turn it into something that makes you look like the victim. Fine, be the victim. I will give you something real to be victim about. And that is you need to work a lot on yourself to enter a relationship. You are not the relationship type. You do not have what it takes to sustain and maintain a partnership, which is not my problem. Number two, you are the one who keeps coming back after putting me down. Who is the problem? You or me. They have a tendency of becoming the sweeter version of themselves after being a horrible person to you. That is how a trauma bond gets created, doesn't it? So you are pointing out that crazy pattern to them. You are the one who wants to fix it, who wants me to give you a chance, one last chance. You are promising a future where everything would be ideal. I'm not asking for any of that. My needs have been basic and simple. Just be a decent person and maintain the change you temporarily make. But no, you go through these cycles. You leave me. You say, I am going to divorce you. I am going to do this. I am going to do that. You threaten me. You humiliate me, belittle me. You try to tear me apart in front of your family, my family, mutual friends. And then you act like nothing has happened. Who is the problem? Because this is crazy behavior. Normal people do not act like that. Normal people recognize their mistakes and then they do everything they can not to make them again if they know their mistakes are deeply hurting their loved ones, yet you keep repeating them. Who is the problem? You or me? Let me tell you the truth. You keep coming back, not because you love me, but because I give you supply. You love the control you have over me, but you want me to think, oh, you're doing me a favor. You're not. You are coming back because you depend on me more than I depend on you, whether you choose to believe it or not. You know, if I were to leave you this relationship and the entire thing, your life is going to collapse in minutes because I've been running you. I've been acting like your parent. That's the role that you have given me. You know it very well. But of course, you're going to minimize it. You never take me seriously. That's fine. I just want you to know you're the problem. On one hand, you say, I hate you, I want to do nothing with you. But on the other, you keep contradicting your beliefs. Who is untrustworthy? You or me? Number three, and this one is really powerful. No, I'm losing interest in you as I'm getting to know you better. You know, as the process of devaluation starts, they make it about your character flaws. Oh, I have been deceived. I don't know. I thought you were such and such person and you had these qualities, but I don't like you. You are reversing it. You are saying the truth. You're saying, no, 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 I'm not too demanding. I'm not asking that you call me every minute of the day. I'm not asking for what you promised to do. It's just that as I get to see who you are, the inconsistency, the incongruity, the lack of a moral code, you do not have any values, you are driven by your impulses, that is repulsive to me. That's not what I want to settle down with. Now, why can this be such a burn for them? Because you are challenging their ultimate schema, their ultimate mental construct, which is, I am better than the rest. Oh, you are never going to find anyone like me. Even covert narcissists believe that. So when you tell them who you are does not align with who I am and where I am going, you're telling them it simply is not working because of you. And why is that triggering? Well, you are reminding them of how big of a failure they are. They don't like, they don't digest it well when they're told they're boring or that they have nothing interesting to them or people are seeing through their facade. They want to appear charming. They want others to think they're cool. Oh, they're amazing. They're the life of the party, let's say, of anything where they are involved. But once the authentic ones, the real ones, those who have healed, those who are in touch with their core, see through this and tell them in their face that, oh, it's you, not me, they're flabbergasted. They're taken aback. Why? Well, the expectation is, oh, you should blame it on yourself. You should think, oh, I must have done something, which is why they have lost interest in me. When you do not play that game and you say, no, I'm not demanding, I'm not asking for too much, it's just that I'm losing interest in the person that I am getting to know, oof, you are burning their ego to ground. Those were three phrases, three sentences. Let me know which one of these would you like to try? Or have you tried something similar? How did it go? Let me know in the comments. And with that, let's bring this episode to an end. I'll talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.